Yeah. Hey, yo, King, you doing it, man? Let's talk that talk. It's the ROV podcast with King.
Damn, King.
Let's go.
Do your thing.
How you guys doing? You already know who it is. It's King. And I'm back with this podcast from the amazing, talented SPUD Brooklyn. I'm here in Shoe Studios. He's blessing me once more again. So I'm here to just tell you guys, thank you guys for watching the two other ones that I did a while back. I know it's been a minute. I've just been going through a couple of things, you know. Me and my girlfriend are now like long distance. I've been dealing with that. I'm moving. It's a whole bunch of little crazy little things. So I just wanted to give this video out because I wanted to do this last video in Shoe Studios because shit is where I got my creativity from. So, you know, I had to just do this last one here. I'm going to start doing this on YouTube. So catch me on YouTube. So let's just get right down to it. So if you guys see me looking down, I swear I'm not looking at my sneakers. I'm not making sure that my socks are out. It's just I gotta see what I got here, right? So I want to get into something real quick. I know last time we left off on poly relationships, and I still do want to touch base on that, but I want a little more interaction, guys. Come on, a little bit more to like really go into depth with that. And with that conversation, I actually want to sit down and talk with somebody about it to get their perspective and stuff, because like I said, I don't got much knowledge on it, and I don't ever want to talk on something that I don't have much knowledge. And especially, you know, I get a view from other people that are actually doing that, and you know, they live like that. So I really want to pay that respect and have somebody there to talk about it, and you know, so people can understand just like me. Like, I don't know what it is, so I would like somebody to educate, you feel me? So I want to go into social media. So being that I'm doing this on YouTube now, it's just because I love Instagram. I love it. But with Instagram and even YouTube itself, you have to be like consistently on things. Like, you gotta, hashtags I'm not good with, so that's why YouTube, there you go, you don't really gotta put hashtags on YouTube. And I'm just, YouTube is not my, YouTube is more my cup of tea. It's a lot longer that I can do, and you know, people view it more. In my perspective, is, I don't know, it's just more respect. Instagram is like, alright, I'm gonna watch it for a couple of minutes just because it's slid up and that's it. With YouTube, it's like you actually gotta follow, put the link in and all that. Instagram, you just got a whole bunch of things coming at you with videos. So I'm gonna put it on YouTube now because I just want to be able to branch out and do, you know, a lot more talking and stuff like that. But I do want to say it is hard. It is hard. I don't know how people grow overnight. Like, overnight you just become an influencer or freaking just famous off of social media. Like, yo, I give it to you guys because there be people that be working day in, day out, like just creativity flowing, and they don't get the shine. But you got somebody on TikTok going and they getting a shine in a matter of the next day. Like, this is hard. So it's like, I know it's not gonna be any different being on YouTube because it's the same thing as social media. That's it. Social media is everything right now. So it's still gonna be hard because you gotta, you know, have the right setting. You gotta have the, you know, the nice fit or whatever it is. You just gotta be that person. And I'm not that funny, so it's not gonna go well. I'm gonna take a while. So I gotta, you know, I gotta pace myself. But I'm gonna be doing it, whatever. I'm gonna try to be consistent when I get situated. I promise you guys, I'll be consistent. I'll be doing podcasts. I'll be doing YouTube videos, all that. Like, I got you. Like little vloggings and stuff like that, I got you. I might just have to call back SPUD Brooklyn and be like, yo, how you do this again? Just to, you know, have him help me out a little bit. But I promise you guys, I'm gonna be consistent more, and I'm gonna show you more of me. But I am leaving New York. You will never know where I'm at. It's not. It's gonna be a tropical island, just know that. And I have noticed that with moving and leaving and stuff like that, it's been a lot harder to stay on your creativity mind because you're so worried about, all right, you gotta worry about money, you gotta worry about, you know, saying, you know, leaving on a good note, which whatever job you gotta worry about, all right, when I go out there, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So it's really hard when you on that I'm moving stage. So it's not really focusing on the creativity and like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, you're just focused on, all right, I gotta get to here, I gotta have this planned out. I gotta have that planned out. So it's been a little bit hard for me to get back onto social media. And it's also, when that happens, when you're moving, you hit a time in your life where it's like, it's a period within those moves that it's like, all right, now you have anxiety, now you have depression, now you have overthinking, you're sad, you're happy, you're excited. So all those emotions trying to come onto social media, yeah, it's hard as hell. I give it to y'all. Y'all crying, the talking, and I give it to y'all, because I cannot. When I'm sad or I'm not overthinking and I got something else that's more important regarding a roof over my head, I cannot do this social media stuff and be happy and everything. I can't. But I'm gonna be better now. But I do want to talk about, like, with this social media, yes, it's gonna be a challenge. It has been a challenge, but I have met so many people who inspired me to, like, just keep going. Like, I got too much stuff in here, too much creativity to just let this go. Like, I can't do it. And I have, like, so many people that's always either gives me goosebumps, or their stories just give me inspiration, or their advice just motivates me. Like, it's too many people, and I kind of wanted to pay respect to that right now. Like, for example, like, yeah, I might think it's funny or whatever, but cartoons, like, this the whole cartoons has done touched a like, how you say it, like a trigger. You know how, like, certain smells bring back certain things, or like a certain color brings back something, or whatever the case is, cartoons do that for me. So, like, yes, I'm an old ass person apparently to be watching cartoons. I'm only 25. I'm just kidding, I'm 26. But every time I watch a cartoon, it's like, it gets me in touch with my childhood. So let's say, for example, I'm in a bad mood. I could literally sit there, put Hercules on, and just smoke a blunt, and I'll be totally fine. Attitude gone. I'm gonna get hungry afterwards, but gone. So it's like, with cartoons, it definitely helped me a lot, because I feel like it still gives that imagination. It still gives that creativity. Like, I can hear somebody talking about their life and their stories, and I can literally see a cartoon playing in my head, or a comic strip just going and going, like a whole thing. And I wish I could draw, because the way that I will draw these people, I would love it. I would love it. But anyways, so yes. So, like, cartoon wise, that definitely influenced me to continue to go and just to be who I am. Like, I am a goofy ass person, and that's due to how many times I watch a cartoon. That's due to my childhood, when my mother would sit down with me and we would laugh at whatever Disney movie or Nickelodeon or whatever it was. Like, cartoons did that for me. It made me who I am today. Yes, I am an adult. Yes, I am mature, but I'm still funny. I still, like, I will sit here and watch Looney Tunes all day with you. You understand? So that definitely is, like, how do you say it, influence into my life, because it still helps me go into my childhood. You feel me? Another influence that's just been always on top, right, is my homeboy Steven. He is my go-to guy. Like, I call him up, I be like, yo, like, are you okay? How are you doing? This man has a story. Like, I'm gonna put down the people that I talk about. I actually am gonna put down their Instagrams so you can see, like, these people have stories. And this guy right here, he has a story that at a young age, it just touches your soul. And the fact that you see it when he performs. Like, when he performs, he's not there. That's not regular Steven, doing work and stressing himself out. No, that's the Steven he's him. He's in his element. Forget everything else. When that mic is in his hand, when the lights are on him, his music's on, he is the Steven that he strives to be, and he stresses to get to be every day. And like that just is a big influence, especially knowing his story. So it's like, every time I would drop something or I would go do something, I'd be like, yo, Steven, check this out real quick. Like, tell me if it's good or whatever. Like, his word really mattered. Like, his opinions, his everything. Like, he would even tell me himself. Like, there was a time in my life when I thought I want to be a rapper. Like every lesbian here. But I was like, I would go to Steven. I'd be like, yo, Steven, tell me about, be honest. And he'd be like, yeah, nah, you got to take that out. Your flow not here right there. And I'm like, you know what, Steven, I'm just going to quit. Nah, but he was always honest with me, always kept it a buck. And, like, he really he really helped me see the creativity that I had. Because even him, I would shoot with him and I would be like, yo, bro, like, I want to do a video. Like, he made his songs and his way he presents himself with his work and his dream. It made me see like, yo, I want to keep going. So definitely, Steven, thank you, bro, for real. You know, I gotta do it. Chris Brown, man. I know y'all done seen the tattoo. Y'all done seen how I be posting on him on Instagram, everything. Like, Chris Brown has stole my... I'm sorry, but he is like the biggest influence in my life. I know he did his dirt. I know all that crap. But, bro, this man is talented. When I hear his music, I legit get goosebumps. I can be in so many moods. Once I hear Chris Brown, I'm like, nah, we gotta have a whole marathon. Let's go. Back to old breezy, new Chris Brown, or have to. He has honestly been like, he does dance, he does fashion, he does art, so many things you can check off on this man's box. And that has just made me realize, like, yo, I want that. Like, I can't dance for crap, but I want to learn. I can't, like, singing is, you know, it's a little bit, a little something, a little decent. Can't hit the high notes, but, you know, we could do real monotone. Boom, I want to work on that. I want to work on my filming. I want to be a director. I want to do that. Because he has so many multi-talents, it's just, like, more drawn into who he is and how he does his thing and how he be moving. Like, it's just, bro, Chris Brown is my guy. Like, I just want to be your friend. You could dress me. It's okay. It's fine. Like, I just want to be your friend. But before I get into, like, the soppy part, because, you know, I gotta say the last one for last, but SPUD Brooklyn, bro. And I'm not just saying that because he's here and he's helping me. But honestly, I was, like 15 going on 16, and I did poetry. This man, like, bro, he put me in a booth. I didn't even know words can go with a melody in the background. Like, it was, you know, I mean, of course, hello, rap and hip hop, but I'm saying in the sense of, like, poetry wise, yo, he made that happen. And, bro, like, that, since then, he's always been my go-to guy. He's always the person that I literally call and be like, I want to do this. What do you think? Like, give me your opinion. Give me your advice on this. And plus, he's family. Like, I've sat with him. I heard his story. I've seen how he is with, you know, his family and how he moves with business-wise and stuff. And it's just like, I really appreciate it. He's over here right now, but, like, I really appreciate, like, definitely. He's still in humble in his neighborhood. He's still here, and the shit this man does, like, definitely after Chris Brown, you know, I gotta do Chris Brown, but definitely after Chris Brown, he's definitely one of the reasons that I'm still keep going. Because every time I see him, be like, yo, what you got now? Damn, you got another program? God damn it, I still gotta put it on a podcast. But he's always up there, keep going and going and going. And even if something is, like, messed up or something is, like, a little hiccup, he still got another thing. So it's like, that definitely helps, because especially if you keep going back and forth with your dream because you're uncertain or something like that, having somebody there that is consistent with his, even through the hiccups, definitely puts your mind at, like, okay, he's doing it and he got, like, he got that. Like, I just gotta not think like him, but, like, I have to understand what he understands, because that's how you gotta keep moving. That's how you gotta keep being positive. So definitely, like, SPUD Brooklyn, definitely thank you for everything, for real. My last one is, of course, my girlfriend. My girlfriend and I just met recently. We were friends before anything, and she has been a very big, like, influence on me, because of the simple fact that, you know how, like, in a short period of time, you can meet somebody and you can have such a strong connection and they can impact you so, like, heavy. That's what she did for me. I had, like, you know, as all lesbians do, you always have, like, 5, 6, 8 freaking females on you, and then you finally found, like, that one person, and it's just that it's like a perfect fit. So, like, with Chris, honestly, like, she really made me, like, how do you say it, get soft. you know, like, especially if you from New York and you a stud, AG, whatever the case is, you gotta be so hard. You gotta go to every guy, be like, yo, what's up? But, bro, you know, if you Spanish, you know, you be kissing your uncles and saying hi to them like that. Like, come on now. So it's like, it's hard for a stud a stud or AG point period to be soft or to be vulnerable or whatever, because you have to paint this this image that you're masculine and stuff. So with Chris, it's not like that. Like, it's definitely on some like, be soft, like, I got you. And I respect that so much, because it has gotten me in touch with like my vulnerability side, in touch with, nah, I want this and I don't care, I'm gonna get it. It's gotten me in touch with like letting my pride down, and if something don't work out, it's okay. It's another thing. Like, she's positive. Like, it's just a lot that she does that has really like, and especially her story. Like, if you hear her story too, bro, like, all these people that I have, minus the little cartoon thing, they all have a story, and these stories have touched me. They have gave me goosebumps, gave me inspiration, like I said, motivation, all that. So it's like, with her story also, not just knowing her as my girlfriend, but knowing her as my friend, like, the way she carries herself, the way she's so determined, like, thank you for that. Like, thank you for making me stronger, but also soft too, to like tell you how I feel. So I really, really, really appreciate that. And with that, going into me and my girl, I wanted to transition into long distance to explain to people, especially because I'm a lesbian. So we all know lesbians got long distance relationships. They meet each other on this and that, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to give my perspective, because that's what I've been dealing with for, since July. So like, it's been a good 6 type of months. So I wanted to give my perspective, and I really want to hear y'all's, because a lot of times on TikTok or Instagram, I've been seeing a lot of stories of people getting long distance and like they being married and finding that really like that one. So it's like, I want to get y'all stories too. Like I said, with this podcast is, I also want to engage with people that are watching this. So if you have your long distance story, I want to hear about it. Like, I genuinely would love to hear about it and hear the challenges that were faced, because my challenges alone were, bro, like, it's hard, especially if your love language is physical touch, which apparently everybody's love language is sometimes. It's hard to, especially when you wasn't starting off as long distance. Me and my girl, we met in New York, so it was hard to go from being with each other all the time, me driving to go see her, whatever, to then not seeing her at all. So it made hiccups, it made challenges, it made so much things. But you can tell when you love somebody, if you can go through that, and it can be a piece of cake. And even if it's not a piece of cake, it could still be in a type of sense like, all right, let's communicate about this. Especially if you wasn't a person to communicate. So it's like, I love that. I love that I went through the long distance to get to that part of my life. You feel me? With that being said, you guys are like, oh, long distance, lesbian, whatever. Yes, there are things called a U-Haul lesbian, and I am not one of them. Me and my girl been together for a minute, and we were friends for a minute, so I'm not it. But I get what you guys mean. Like, you guys come out and say U-Haul lesbians, whatever, but you guys don't understand. Females are way different. We feel like, let me not say that, because men feel the same way too. But it's just with females, it's more noticed in the sense of like, I want your love. I want you to touch me. I want you to do this. So when you have two of them it's just, you guys are gonna clash, but you guys are gonna love so fucking hard. So the reason for the U-Haul lesbians is because every time a lesbian gets into a relationship, in a matter of 2 months, they living with each other, or married, or already thinking about having kids after 4 months. Like, I get the generation. I'm sorry, but that's not me. Not this time, actually, but not this time. But I do want to say though, for relationship just advice, it has taken me to have long distance and to be with the person that I am today, to realize that privacy and talking and trust and all that is a big thing. a lot of times people are used to the toxic, or people are used to the partying or entertainment life and stuff like that. So where arguing comes around, and where it's just a lot of headaches and stuff, and some people are attracted to that, and some people are attracted to healthy, or some people are just want to be Captain Save-A-Hole, and every time there's a problem with a girl as she is dying slowly, they want to be that person to patch it up. With my girl now, I have noticed that privacy is definitely a chef kiss type of thing. I love the fact that me and her are so private, because nobody knows if we fighting or not. Nobody knows if I'm calling her an asshole at the end of the day and she calling me a dick. That's fine, and I like that, because nobody needs to know your life. With social media now, everything needs to be posted. If your cat licks your toe, you're gonna take a picture of it. If you freaking see somebody getting assaulted, you're gonna take a picture and a video of it. And sometimes I understand about that. I'm sorry to cut off, but like sometimes I understand about that, because it's like, we have proof. But don't pull out your phone. Please go ahead and do what you gotta do. I mean, be safe, but still try to help out. But alright, going back. So with privacy, it's just like that. Like, bro, I don't need to tell you if me and my girl did the nasty last night. I don't need to show you if me and my girl are crying or breaking up or having an issue. That means everybody gets into your relationship. Now everybody has an opinion, and a say actually, because you gave them that type of freedom to speak about what's going on in your crib, or don't do that. And I have noticed with shorty, like, that has been such a thing, and I love that, because it's like, bro, even, you know what, we're gonna go off real quick. Even with yourself, why do you want somebody to know that you are sad? Why do you want somebody to know that you don't got it like that, or that your pockets are not heavy? Or why do you want somebody to know your pockets are heavy? Because then what, they're gonna be like, yo, you mad dope, da da da, and then run your shit? No. You guys gotta understand, with social media nowadays, yes, you guys gotta show off to make the money, to be an influencer, to do all that. But not everybody needs to be inside your crib. Not everybody needs to be inside your heart. You can give people advice. You can give people stories. Even if within those stories and in those advice and those videos that you guys do, that you shed a tear, that's fine. That's genuine. But don't do it to where you just want the attention. Do it because you genuinely want to open up to somebody, because it might just touch that person, it might just help that person. Nowadays, people are just doing it because of the money, because it's entertainment. Don't do that. You lose yourself in that. Like, bro, I'm telling you, keep your home in your home, and whatever you want to dish out, go ahead. But just be aware of your consequences. Be aware of, if I'm going to post my girl and her ass is all out, I'm gonna get a hit up that somebody gonna say something, or they're gonna be people like, oh wow, she got her girl doing that. Why do you want to have that type of energy on top of your relationship? Don't do that. And especially with you, why are you posting your money? Not everybody gonna think you really got it like that, and let's say you don't. But because social media is so, they're so with like money and like flashy clothes, and like, oh wow, he got that, he gotta be valid, he gotta be this, he got that fucking, what is it, that Louis Vuitton, he gotta have mad bitches on him. No. Why do you want to base your friendship or a relationship off of what you see on social media? Stop. That's why relationships don't last long in this generation. You basing too much on if they got a check on their thing, or if they can make you money. Make your own money. Make your own check. Stop worrying about everybody else trying to elevate you and trying to give you that clout. Don't do that. Trust me, when it's earned by yourself, it's way more appreciated, and it's way more like genuine, and people see that. So definitely with privacy, you need to like just be open-minded, yes, but understand it comes with consequences. And if you're gonna dish this out, that's a part of you that you showing. That's all I wanted to really like. I stepped off from the relationship part because I felt like I was talking about it too much, and I just wanted y'all to understand. With all these podcasts that I'm doing, even with the vlogs that I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be giving y'all me, yes, but I want y'all to understand it's because I genuinely want to give it. I genuinely want to show you what I'm filming or tell you when I'm talking, because I just want to talk my shit sometimes. Sometimes I might even do a podcast where I'm smoking and I'm just literally not even looking at my notebook, not even have anything prepared, just sitting there and just talking, because that's something I like to do. I like to bounce off of somebody's thoughts and be like, wow, that's dope. I can see it from this perspective. I can see it from that. And that's also something that people need to understand. Take criticism, take the good, take the bad, take the ideas, take the thoughts, all of that. It's okay to have somebody tell you that wasn't okay, and it's also okay to have help. So I just want to say thank you guys all, for real, for everything that you guys have been doing for me, for watching. Thank you all to the people who have inspired me, the cartoons. I don't know how I'm gonna say thank you to that, but thank you for that. Thank you, Disney, Nickelodeon, all that. But definitely thank everybody who was really there for me. And so happy to be leaving New York. I'm definitely gonna be touching down again, because I got family out here, so I'm definitely gonna be touching down again. But it's on to better things. That's it. Not better things, it's on to growth, guys. My bad. But how you heard my poster like that, like it was mad loud for no reason. I'm sorry. But it's on to new and better things. I love you guys so much. I love all my influencers. And just want to leave out, never give up on your light. It's going to shine through the dark times. It's might even be a little bit dim with the blondes. But never give up. Just keep going and keep striving. With that being said, my name is King. This is ROV with King. And thank you, SPUD Brooklyn, for my last time in Shoe Studios. Thank you, guys.